Hey,
remaining meeting time is 10 minutes.
What? No, what? Wait, what?
At the top of my screen.
Do you see that?
Hi, guys.
What?
Apparently, we have an issue. Upgraded Pro. I'm going to do it right now. Upgraded Pro. Hey, team. What's going on?
We're doing it live.
I'm going to do this live.
We're doing it live.
I'm upgrading my Zoom meeting account because otherwise we have to leave in 10 minutes, and that's no good for anyone. How is everyone doing this evening? Well, someone else should be talking, please.
Doing good.
Oh my
Hi,
god,
chat.
this layout.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Brock did so good.
There's so
This layout
many
is
of you.
fantastic.
Brock's amazing.
Oh, wow.
My only issue is that there's a little bit of me off, but that's just my beef.
Oh,
I was going to say, too.
I mean, we can make jokes about that too.
I
I'm
was about to
off
say,
anyway,
first name
but
Jack.
There it is. Fixed. Transition. There you are. All right. I'm upgrading now. Upgrade now. Oh, no. Shit, fuck you. Hey, guys. This is what's
there we
called
go.
doing it live.
I'm like super sharp though. I have to fix that.
So we're live. We are live right now, right?
Oh, yeah. We're totally live. I
Huh?
pay
Good.
for $15 for a what now? Employee count, just me.
$15 for another 10 minutes.
You just go. There we go. Oh, God damn it, the pop-up was blocked. Pause ad block.
He's got a
Allow
time limit and
Pop-up,
everything.
continue. Blah pop-ups. Done. Upgrade now. So this is great for you guys, right? This is like the most fun D&D you've ever had in your entire life, I'm
I
sure.
looked that way.
Yeah. Am I streaming my PayPal account? Nope, we're good. All right.
Super live.
Meeting time.
Need more Kim. You guys are funny.
You're funny. You're all funny.
Okay. 1000%, because apparently free Zoom only lets you meet for like a half an hour, which is ridiculous. And so now we're just gonna pay for it. We're gonna pay for a month of it, see how it works out.
Oh,
You're the
gross.
best DM ever.
Hmm.
Okay, so we should now no longer have to worry about that. This meeting now has unlimited minutes. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay, let's get started. Let's just forget all that happened and start at the beginning. All right. So, hey, everyone. Welcome back. When we last left our intrepid adventurers, they had made their way to Eelstad. Eelstad is a small, essentially hunting village lodge owned by a pasha from Kalamshan, which is kind of the largest metropolitan area in Faerun. While there, they were led there by this lizard man named Lungen, who was incredibly concerned about the fate of the people there, but he fell ill once they got there, and they had hidden his body in a stable. As they began to explore the city, they were there because they were seeking an answer to what the heck was going on with an evil clan of lizard men called the Akabkan tribe. This tribe was led by a group called Kesthak, and he is seeking to imbue part of the spirit of the lizard man god Sessanek, who is considered a world eater. It's a very dark god. While there, through their explorations, they found a number of mutated animals and many, if not all, except one that they've run into so far of the population of the town, essentially exist in a catatonic state. They found out that due to some alchemical reagent that was being tested on them, they have essentially turned into something close to mindless automatons while their actual consciousnesses are left screaming inside their brains, which is not great for anyone. So, in our last session, they rescued a Yonti, which is a snake person, a Yonti named Salida, who was captured by some of these lizard folks. She happened to be a spy from the city of Omu who was caught spying as she was trying to infiltrate the Akabkan tribe, and it looked like they were probably going to either execute her or take her back to their temple to be another sacrifice on the altar of Sessanek. After her rescue and a long rest, is where we meet our team now, preparing to finish their investigations of the town of Eelstad.
Nope. I don't get it.
So what do you guys do?
I think we should probably go check on Lungen. He's been like sitting in a shed this whole time.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
and make sure he's still alive and stuff.
Yeah. Sure. Are you going to head back over there?
Yeah, we can do that.
Sweet.
Yes.
It's really easy to actually make your way back over to where he is. If you remember, you guys don't have to move your dudes. He was over here at the stables.
There it is.
And you had kind of taken the bed that was over here and kind of boxed him up. He's still there. He's still sleeping. If somebody wants to make me a medicine check, actually.
Not I.
Or not medicine,
I
what's
will
it called?
see.
Do. Is it medicine? No.
Stealth.
Yes, stealth.
Let's sneak up on him.
That's my highest one. That's why I said.
I like it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm
Stealth
crazy. It's absolutely medicine. I don't know what I'm talking about.
All right.
Yeah, I'm a little bumfuzzled after that. But we're good. Anybody have
Chris,
medicine?
I have
Fine.
two.
I have two
I have
too.
3
I'm
medicine.
okay, but not great.
I would say Vim. He's got the best chance of medicining around here. Go for it, Dr.
Medicine
Quinn.
it up.
Dr. Fim.
Byer's like, would you like it if I checked on him? I can.
Oh yeah, he's a
Fire, yes.
On a
Yeah.
scale of 1 to 10, are you higher than a 3?
Yes.
Then yes.
Submit. Oh, there we go.
Yes.
So
Oh,
he takes a
damn.
look at him, and so for those of you who are either treating him for the first time or whatever, Bayer is actually a wildin, which is a tree person. So he stands about human height. It has branches coming off of him, and he's oaken in his demeanor. So it's kind of this dark, rich brown color with these very green and kind of amber eyes. And he leans over the lizard folk, and he checks his breath, and he holds his hand to his wrist. You don't really know what that means. And he does a couple other things that are kind of lost on you, and he looks to you, and he goes, his breathing is shallower, his heart rate is slower, but I don't think he's in imminent danger of death. He is getting worse, but he's not. I don't believe he's at a point where he will die in the immediate future.
That's good.
Thank you, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Tree.
You're very welcome. I don't know what that means.
There's nothing we can do to further stabilize him or anything, right? Like, he's just where he is.
No, based on what Jack
So
said, I believe the only way we can
We need-
is to
Just
find
to
the
solve
antidote.
the mystery.
yeah, we need to find a cure.
Got it.
Okay.
But for the time being, it sounds like we weren't sure how the heck to do that, right? We were gonna check out.
Yeah, we need to go
Yeah,
and check out
she's
the
gonna
alchemy.
show us. Yeah.
Yeah. So should we go ahead and go?
I
She'll
said let's
say-
go. She was gonna take not a tour, but a guide.
Yeah, she's
That's
gonna take
long.
you guys up there. Yep. So she'll take you up and around to the bridge up here. Drink. And as you guys walk around, there's still a couple of commoners kind of moving, like shambling back and forth. The vultures are still up there. One of them actually kind of comes down to Jax for a second and kind of beep beep because you talked to him last time, and so you're kind of friendly still. And acts very
Best
friendly.
friends.
Best friends. And then kind of flies back up. And as you make it up to right about here, so if you guys want to put yourself in kind of that area,
Okay.
I'll let you guys choose where you want to go. You've got 2 options directly in front of you. One building to your north and one building to your west, and then one a little bit further to the northwest.
Got lost. Oh.
Donde está token?
Your mom.
Oh.
Your token is right there.
Oh, there
Found
is.
it.
Okay. See it.
Hold on.
Heck. Oh, there goes Kim. I just saw her take off. Okay. Yeah. Oh, coming too.
You're on the
I don't know
bridge.
where you went, but- oh, there you
Is
are.
there anything in this cart over here? Is that supposed to be anything?
Yeah, there's a number of extra supplies in that cart. Most of them
I
look
wanna
like
check it out.
they're food
Live ale.
related. There's 1 cask of ale. There is what looks to be a decaying ham hock.
Gross.
kind of wrapped in cloth. There's a number of wheels of cheese. There's 2 loaves of bread that are starting to get moldy. Your general impression is that this has been sitting here for a little while.
Gross. But also yum.
Gross, but also yum.
Grum.
I want some of that decaying ham hock.
Probably shouldn't eat this.
So Selena will be like, that is the inn to the north. And I don't know if it's worth seeing what's in there, but there's also the I believe the alchemists live in the house at the end of the road here.
Okay.
Well, we did come to see the alchemist, so
Should we be? I don't know. This alchemist seems dangerous, though.
potentially, based on our experience.
Wait,
But
but
why am I
I mean-
also thinking we should go to this inn as well?
This is the alchemist that's been performing all of these. That's been.
Experiments.
Yes. Oh, that's the word. Okay. Yeah.
And
Are
that's
you a
over
woman
here.
of science?
Science cat.
Science cats.
Just to clarify, this big building here is the inn,
Yeah, the big building to your north is the inn.
and then this
Um,
is where the alchemist lives, right here.
Yeah, she said that she used plural.
Alchemists.
Hmm.
I mean, we're standing right here. Is there a window to this inn that I can peek in and see what's going on?
Yeah, as you look in the window, you can see most everything in there. One sec.
Oh. You can see right on in.
Doink. Yeah, you can see in, and I need the GM.
All has been revealed.
We can see it all.
There, that's the second floor, so
Oh,
please
shit.
ignore.
Okay. Well,
There's nothing there to see, actually.
Oh, there's. Oh my.
What's this?
oh
Whoa.
my. Whoa!
Boink, boink. There we
The
go.
building is shifting.
Whoa.
Boink. There you go.
Like Harry Potter.
As you look in, you see a number of commoners sitting around. One at the bar, a couple around a fire that is just out. A few at tables here and there, and one incredibly surly-looking female dwarf who appears to be in the process of transformation. In the way, unlike the other people in here, it seems like this person accidentally got a hold of what they were feeding the animals. And is kind of like breathing heavily and pacing back and forth a little bit and looking around. And
Is that this token here?
it's
so good.
this one here, behind the bar there.
Okay.
So everyone else is just sitting around, and that person's just transforming.
It not actively. It just kind of looks like it hasn't like sprouted tentacles yet, but it like it's got the black veins going on. It looks like this person is under that illness.
Oh, we got here just in time.
I agree, we did, but what do we do? Except be prepared to fight this dwarf.
And who is this with the yellow? Did I miss that, or
It is just another person sitting at the bar.
it's just another person? Okay.
I guess we're all either inside or someone told us this.
We are
Yeah,
here.
I relayed the information
Okay,
with exacting detail.
perfect.
I would like. Is there a window I can check over here? To see what's,
Yeah, make me a stealth
or
check.
like sneak over there.
Yep.
Or maybe you should go, Vim.
Either way, I was thinking you could go invisible and check this place
Oh,
out.
that's true. I could just go invisible. Well, do you want me to check out this place first, or where the alchemists are?
Good point.
I should probably save it for that, right? I mean,
Possibly, yeah.
we're less than an hour.
I mean, yeah, we could sneak over there and just peek in a window before we use any spells or anything. So, do you want to go look, or do you want me to? I can do it if you
Maybe
want
you
me
should do it just because
Okay.
you're so stealthy, Vim.
to. So stealthy. All right, so I'd like to stealth over to this other one and peek in a window the alchemist's house.
Okay, make me a stealth check.
Stealth check given.
Okay. What are you doing?
Looking inside of a window of the alchemist's house without being seen.
Like it. There's a
Ideally, that's
I
the
like
goal.
it. I love it. I want some more of it.
Windows there and there. Window here. Window here.
And I would like to stealth to the least conspicuous window that gives me the greatest vantage of what's going on.
Okay.
Oh
Pick
my
a
God.
window. You poo.
I want to milk all the information.
It's a freaking window.
Yeah, pick your window, son.
Oh. That was fine.
Okay. Go ahead and move your token up there.
Fine.
And then the fan died.
As you crouch up to the building, ooh, don't just not the whole building, please.
Oh, look.
That's right.
Hurry, look.
Boop. Okay. Wrong one. There we go. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. You see a number of people at work on the inside. 2 of them, 5 of them, look like they're kind of guarding. They're looking out windows. One of them is actually looking directly out the window you're hiding underneath. One of them is kind of walking up this way. There's 2 kind of over here. One of them is talking with this, what looks to be an alchemist. And then there's another one kind of sitting at the table over here scribbling. The door, you notice, is actually just partially ajar.
So this building seems far more dangerous than the other one on the surface.
Make a perception
Oh.
check.
Yeah, perception. Let's perceive. Yeah.
What you essentially hear is we have to find a way to get out of here. We have to get to. It would be unethical now that we know what it does to not try and fix it, right? The bandit, that was one of the alchemists who were kind of wearing these, heavy scholarly robes. One of the bandits who's wearing these thicker leathers is like, I'm just here to guard you, but I think you're right. But I'm afraid he'll blow us up if we try to leave. How do we get out of here? What do we do? And the alchemist goes, I don't know. He's the most powerful alchemist in our cadre. It's just, we can't let these people starve to death. One of them mutated the other day. We had to put him down. I remember, it was grotesque. And it keeps going like that.
Yes, men of moral fiber.
Yes, they sound like they are against what's happening here, but they're involved somehow. Okay. I want to go back to the group and relay this information stealthily.
Okay, you are easy. It's easy enough for you to head back.
Okay.
Great.
Sweet.
Wow.
You guys, you will never
Sounds like this.
guess what's going on in this building. And then I tell him, and then
But before he does, I guess 3 times incorrectly.
You almost had that one, Sven. You almost had it.
Oh, rats. But it is good news that there seems to be some allies that are opposed to this individual driving this town crazy. So,
Possible allies, yes. They
Yeah,
possible allies.
maybe they're good. I'm inclined to think they're good.
Yeah. What the cat said. The cat of science.
The cat of science. Do we think as a group that there is any value in exploring this inn based on what we know about this, or should we maybe leave that for now
I mean,
and maybe try to approach these people?
approach the alchemists.
Well, at least these people on this ground floor that seem unhappy with their situation.
Or do you think anybody in the inn can give us more information so maybe it's not so dangerous for us to go into the other building?
Well, yeah, I guess if it lasts an hour, I guess we could probably check out this building as well. If we wanted to, like, invisibly check it out.
I think he's dropping a hint.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Sorry. To search. So search in here.
Yeah, in the inn, just to see if there's anything of value in here before we move to the other building and maybe find friends. Hopefully.
All right, baby.
I say hopefully.
I guess it's worth checking out. All right.
There's a friend. Oh, there he is.
I'd like to go invisible and sneak into the inn.
Where are the rest of you all?
Standing outside.
Just standing outside, casual like. We're just chilling.
Congregating in the street. No big deal.
Nobody notices us, right?
Well, I'm just asking where y'all are.
I'm gonna stay on the path.
I love you so much, Kazara.
What does the Yuan Ti have to say about this?
The Yuan Ti?
Does she have any insight?
What are you asking her? What do you want?
Does she know anything about, I guess, specifically like that there's like one alchemist that seems to be in charge, right? And
yes.
Does she know about how the others are not happy about it?
I didn't know that until just now. I didn't really speak with them so much. Only with Asric.
Okay, Asric.
I forgot we have an agent of evil with us. Oh. She just got out.
As she says that, because Kazar was like, I'm just standing out in the street. One of the bandits, as he looks out the window, you see this door open and going, "Oi! You there? What are you doing
here?" Oh, he's talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, we were just passing through. We were directed here because there's some odd things happening in the town. We were told you might know what's going on. There's some people who've fallen ill.
What business ever are yours?
Well, every person we've encountered, we've had to help in some way and has been affected by this illness. So I would think it's quite a bit our business.
What do you plan to do about it? Another one stands up behind him.
Good things.
We mean, what? How much you got on you, big boy? No, we plan to do whatever we can to help. We mean you no harm, and we don't want any trouble whatsoever. We just want to know how we can help. And I mean, we've been affected. Our friend, our traveling companion, has been affected by this mysterious illness. What can we do to get rid of it?
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
I'd take my gore-soaked hands and hide them behind my back.
I whisper from the corner of the building, Kazara, whatever you do, do not go over there.
There are 3 men at the windows with bows pointed at you. You will stay there, and I will go talk to my people.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I promise I won't move.
So, you guys doing anything while you wait?
I walk up beside Kazara at least.
I have my bow ready, but not like aimed or anything, but I have it so that if anything goes south, I'm ready. And I'm just sitting right behind that corner, just watching.
Cool. Okay. It takes about 3 minutes for them to come back out. I'm looking for my note on this real quick.
Oh my god!
One of the alchemists comes out and he's flanked by 2 of the guards. Excuse me. What are your names?
My name is Kazara. This is my mentor, Sven, standing beside me. Salita, we've just met.
She flicks her tongue at them.
It's still a cookie.
And you're here to stop this?
We just wanted to help. I mean, our friend has been affected by this mysterious illness that seems to have been plaguing the whole town, and everyone we've encountered today has also been very sick, and this is concerning because our friend hasn't gotten any better, and everyone else is feeling like this, so we would love to help. We mean no harm.
Look, we know we can't fight Asric. But we think what he's doing here is wrong as well.
Who's Asric, and what is he doing here? What is he doing?
One of the heads of our order from Kalamshan, and he took the contract to come here and help. But it turns out he wanted to do something a bit more profit-making, and has allied himself with the lizard folk in the jungle, while doing his own kind of terrible experiments on the people here, and he's threatened each of us. There's currently a poison, you see, running through each of our veins, that only he has the, what do you call it?
Antidote?
I'm very nervous right now. You all look very willing to fight. Yes, the antidote for. So should we leave without taking our dosage, we would die, essentially. And a much more quick and painful death than those starving in that inn over there. So we can't really fight him, and we can't really leave. But if you were to deal with the problem, we may be able to come to an accord.
We are excellent problem dealers. We don't always resolve them, but we definitely get them dealt.
Deal in problems. That is. I put my bow away and I step out, just like cool, and be like.
One of the dudes levels his crossbow like directly at you.
My hands are up, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm with her. We're all together. I just wanted to make myself known. You sound very reasonable, and I just wanted you to know I was here."
We didn't really sign up for an endless jaunt in the jungle to poison random people.
That is a good thing.
So the head of their order wanted to use this particular, one of the heads of their order uses this particular town to brew a poison to make money?
He was originally hired to heal them, but found more profit in working with the local lizard clan. And when he did... And so we didn't necessarily realize he was going to use this place as a test, but we knew we have all occasionally strayed into the ethical gray areas of alchemy, have we not? He just seems to have gone further than is comfortable for most people. Whether he had planned on doing this or not before he came here might be immaterial, but he's gone a little bit farther than we expected.
And now he's not here currently. He's in the jungle somewhere.
No, he's in the building right over there.
Oh, right.
Something right, just up the road, north of here, a little bit.
Noted. And he's the only one who can cure this epidemic.
Yes. But we've been working on an antidote. We just can't seem to crack it.
Suppose we should go make a persuasive argument towards him then.
So, just so you know, I've got Northlands, you see. No,
so you know.
Just so you know, I think it would be dangerous. He's crafty, and I believe he may have some countermeasures that would preclude one from taking directly violent action at him. Just be careful if you're going to go try to speak to him.
What should we be wary of? Is he a wizard?
I mean, he can most definitely cast spells, yes. But I think he likes the alchemy and the... Well, he's an expert at making things explode, too. He's very learned. He's very learned. He just doesn't have much of a moral center, it turns out.
He's an explodey wizard. All right. That's good to know. Thank you very much for that.
You're very welcome.
I have a question. Did you have any idea that he was like this before, or does something seem to have changed about him since we got here? Since you got here?
Well, I mean, we all seek greater knowledge. If you know what I mean.
So this is not a surprise necessarily, just a
We
change.
just didn't think he'd sell himself out to lizard folk, or go as far as he did in his experimenting on the populace.
We want to go at least check
If
the
anybody
building
wants
out.
to make an insight check, you should feel free.
Oh, I'm very good at those.
Yeah, I can do that as well.
There we
Yeah.
go.
I have a 4. Oh yeah, perfect.
I'll try.
Look at that.
Hey, dude, thank you for the follow, man. Yeah. So Vim and Jax, Vim and Jax, you both get the sense that, I mean, he's not telling the whole truth, right? Like, he's dancing around what could be the moral ambiguity in what they all do. That they've all to one extent or another maybe tested on people in the past, or
A lesser of two evils kind of situation here.
yeah, they're not they're not pure.
Right.
It doesn't seem that they have an issue with the fact that he tested. It's how far he went.
Do I get the sense that if we were to get involved with this guy, they would double cross us in any way?
You do
Or
not
are
get
they
that sense.
Good.
It does
They would
legitimately feel
genuinely
like
assist.
it feels like they want to get the fuck out of here. Like, that part seems legit.
Okay, and the only way to get out of here is with the antidote, which this guy has.
Yes.
And it is an alchemical antidote. It's not some magic or anything like that, correct?
Yes.
And if you had it, would you be able to duplicate it?
Possibly. I'd have to be able to look at the reagents in it, but yeah, possibly.
What do we think, guys?
Well,
He's not offering to help us at the moment.
Doesn't sound like it.
Sounds
No.
like he's asking us to fix it for him.
exactly.
Sure does.
I mean, we are traveling with a god on this planet, so I guess we can fix his problems for him. What's in it for us? Other than moral superiority.
And helping.
Selena says, "Aren't you all adventurers? Isn't this what you love?"
First of all, I don't appreciate your sass right now.
Get him, Zara.
We told you we came in peace.
And you leave in pieces.
And roll initiative.
Roll.
Non-violent encounter.
Well,
I want them to help us with this. I want those mercenaries to help us in this situation and be ready to fight with us if it comes down to it.
we could
No,
it's certainly
I
worth
think
a
when you
try.
get blown up. One of them
Nice.
says.
I don't want to get blown up either, but you want your antidote, right?
He's just straight up like, I don't want to get blown.
No, thank you.
No, not me. Nope, I'm done.
Mm,
Also, they did have a hand in this problem, so
Sure did.
the very least they could do.
Least you can do is back us up.
what do you want us to do? One of the guards is talking now. He appears to be like, he's the one kind of standing in the north of the alchemist, and he
I want to
he
like
looks like he
make
might
a really
be-
convincing argument, I guess, to convince them to
What do you
I
say?
like that too.
join us.
I could also
An
try
inspiring
intimidating them.
argument to get them to join us. Make them feel super guilty.
And so you're going to do that with the
Yeah,
power of your words, or with inspiration, or how do you want to do it?
I mean, with I guess with my words.
Sweet.
Um,
Make a persuasion check, and let me know what you say a little bit, or at least what the intent of what you're saying is. Okay.
yeah.
How do you go about persuading them?
I say, look, guys, you started this, and it's your responsibility to end this, or you're going to have to live with this for the rest of your life, and we will find a way to get back at you if you don't
Ooh,
listen to us. So you better.
that was really compelling.
It's a little bit persuasive, a little bit intimidative, and you rolled a 23, so you did great. He looks at the guy next to him, and they both kind of nod and go, right, fine. Look, we are just hired sellswords, okay? But we are kind of responsible as well for guarding these people, so what is it you want us to do?
You need to support us and be ready if there's an attack on us.
What do we want them to do, actually?
I mean, right?
Because we're going to go fight one guy, right?
What about all the people that are they gonna, I don't know, like the...
Right now I'm just thinking tactically, how do we utilize them, but don't get them to get in our way, but also support us?
Well, that's kind of as backup. I thought as we would be like the head of this thing, and they would provide like if I just basically want to surround the building, and like this guy can't get out, this guy can't go anywhere.
I like that. That's great. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
And that way they can watch all the windows, they can watch all the doors. These homes to the west, are these single story or two story?
Single.
Okay, so this is all there is in this building, and then
This actually you mean the alchemist house has 2 stories on it.
okay.
Yeah.
Is there, and I guess I can ask, how many men do you have? How many?
There's 5 of us.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else in there with you right now?
The 2 alchemists.
That's it? Okay.
Well, one, I'm out here technically, right? Osric.
That's
the time.
Backup is probably the ideal. If we try to crowd them in with us while we walk in or something like that,
Yeah.
you'd throw a fireball at us and they'd all get blown up anyway, and then hopefully we'd still be standing. But yeah, backup. That's genius.
Basically surround the building with your eyes and your crossbows or whatever weapons you have on the windows and doors while we possibly try to deal with this shit.
I point to them and I'm like, listen to that guy. He knows what he's talking about.
We can do that.
Excellent.
Definitely.
What can you tell us about this? Well, I guess we already know about him enough. Never mind.
What can we
Incredibly-
expect to find if we go find him?
How many people are in that building with him? Is he alone? Or
Probably
does he
he's
have anybody
alone
with him?
right now, yes.
Probably he's alone. Okay.
I would say we should go in and bring a few of these guards with us and see if this guy will first talk with us reasonably.
I have the ability to charm people if charm
You're
person
very
has
charming.
so I could use it. I could use it and it could potentially turn him into a friendly acquaintance.
I also have
I could cast it.
high intimidation if it comes to that, but I think we should see if he'll help us with the cure first and foremost.
Charm the villain.
Charm the villain.
Charm the villain.
And I have daggers and a short bow if he doesn't.
That's so funny. That would be great.
I am so down with this plan. How is everybody feeling? We're good?
Wait, what? What is the plan?
The plan is to go in there and you're going to charm
We're
him.
going to go in there. They're going to be outside making sure he can't escape, or at least tie him up when he tries to escape.
Okay.
If he tries to escape. But first things first, you're going to try to charm him and convince him to cure this village.
All right.
Nice. Oh, that's so good.
Have we had a rest since?
Yeah.
We just got off a long rest when we
Yeah, we
started.
just got off a long rest.
Oh, perfect. So we have
In
every.
I'm so enthusiastic about this plan. I go into a long-winded speech. It's about just how proud I am we all came together in such a fantastic way and used all of our talents to combine together and rally the people to. And I go on for about 10 minutes. And at some point, it's inspiring.
How many people does that affect?
6. I think
30.
I think
All of them.
Everyone.
Even
All the backup.
all in the party and Ghost. Or all in the party and Buyer. One of those. That's I think what we've done in the past.
Got it. Done. Sold. Okay, so it is the 6
If
of
I
you.
succeed.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you succeeded. I'm sorry.
You are successful.
I mean, the alchemist might just lean out the window and be like, "Shut the fuck up, guys!
You're trying to work here.
I'm a man of science. I need quiet."
When are you guys ready to go? Let me know.
I'm ready. Did that imbue us with some temporary points?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what do
it
we get
just
from that?
happens. So, that's your
Oh.
inspiring thing, right? Like your,
Yeah, that's my. Sorry. Yeah, that's
yeah, that's your thing.
It was just for funsies.
Tell them what your thing does.
It's my feat. I give a rallying speech for 10 minutes. Exactly 10 full minutes of just Sven talking. People have to listen. And then, if they endure, they feel better afterwards. Even despite whatever subject matter I choose, for some reason, everyone feels slightly more enlightened to the tune of 6 temporary hit points.
Oh, okay.
Everybody had 6 temporary hit points. To your character.
All right.
I love it.
Oh my goodness.
The boring speeches are always worth it.
Always worth it. Okay. So what do you got? How are you approaching?
I would
So-
like to get up next to this building and look inside just to get a lay of the land.
It has no
Us.
windows. It is kind
has
of a
no
rickety
windows.
old wooden building. It's more of a large, like, barn, but single story, with a single wooden door on the front. Hanging off of it, with a nail pounded into the door itself and then some string, and it's kind of crooked, is "Danger, do not enter" sign.
Okay. Is the door ajar in any way?
It is not. It is just a door.
Some of the signs have like backwards letters on there. No girls allowed.
No girls allowed.
I am gonna come up. Does the inn have windows? I'm assuming it does.
Yes.
I'm gonna. Oh god, I don't know how I would. Something tells me I shouldn't move yet. Maybe I'll wait for everyone else to move.
There's only one door, correct?
I'm guessing where the path is, right here, right on the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's,
gonna move
in
to
there.
that door.
I guess I could go invisible, but I'm also like, will that be misconstrued like as a bad thing? I don't know.
You're the one that's gonna have to charm him if we're
Yeah.
gonna try that.
I'd have to wait an hour.
I don't know how to turn it off. I'm sorry. I'm still invisible.
I can't turn off my invisible.
It's like, I promise I'm here. Just reach out and touch my hand.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
So maybe not the invisible thing right
You
now.
could be trying to be a
Keep on
voice
that.
in his head. You could be like,
Because I mean,
"Ooh, I am your conscience."
basically, she wouldn't be able to get in without opening the door, and he'd probably notice that. So
Yeah. Okay.
I stepped out for a while you fucked with this village, but I'm back now. As you physically re-enter the building.
I'm gonna just chill out here by the. I'm gonna hang back.
I'm
yeah,
gonna
that sounds
come
for
like right here.
And then I'm gonna go, since I'm entering, I'll go by the door.
yeah. So basically, should Jax go in by herself and just have us right there by the door, ready to jump in if it goes south?
Just listen at the door.
Yeah, I'll just be like
Yes.
right there, ready to go in case bad shit happens.
Yes, Jackson and someone less spongy.
I think we're all pretty.
We are all
do
pretty
it.
spongy, aren't we?
I can look after. I was gonna look after Kazara, but I'm happily to escort Jax around or whatever.
I don't know. Maybe I could go in with her because I've got such a high dexterity. I can maybe. I should be all right. I'll go in with her. I'll try not to be threatening.
Try hard.
Really hard not to be threatening.
Disregard everything about you, and just try
be
not to
somebody else for just 5 minutes.
Change everything about yourself.
Yeah.
Smile really big.
We love you. We want you to be different.
Just don't act like you, okay?
Just black cloak and daggers everywhere, but just smile really big. It's okay.
They won't notice. It'll be fine.
All right, we got this.
Are you ready to go in?
Should we knock or should we just walk in? Let's knock. Let's knock.
Okay.
I like knocking.
What would Vim do? Do the opposite.
Vim would try to.
I would knock.
Yeah, let's follow Jax's lead here.
Okay. So I politely knock 3 times.
You hear this muffled, "Go away, I'm busy, and if you knock again, you might blow us all up."
He seems friendly.
This is a great guy.
Wait, he said
This should be fine.
This is fine.
he said he might blow us all up as if like he's in the middle of something.
There's no windows.
Like that wasn't necessarily a threat. It was more like I'm doing something kind of thing.
See.
Persist.
Go in.
Yeah, I knock this time.
Boom.
I'll stand right here.
I swear to Avernus, if you don't desist, you can blow us all the hell up.
Then open the door, dude.
He says if that we could blow him all up.
Like I trust him, but maybe we should roll insight. Like what's he up to?
I can't see him though. Like,
Hey,
Can is that a skylight?
No, it's not.
Is there a keyhole that we can like look in?
You can check it does not appear.
Just-
It's locked. It doesn't seem locked.
it's not locked.
So we can't see it to the top.
No, I mean it's still a door.
Sorry. It's really funny. Just like him knocking and they're like, hello.
Hello.
yeah, I see you.
It's like, go away. You're like, no.
I was just gonna send Rowena to fly overhead and see if she could see into the window if that was a skylight or not.
There is no skylight. It's just the thing that was the right size for that.
Oh right, okay. Well,
Great call. My fault.
Jax, do you want to just go in and I'll go in with you? Do we want to just open the door and walk in very non-threatening way?
Yes.
did he open the door for you? What's happening?
I'm like, shh, hang on, shh.
Oh, God, that's
We're
Just go
trying.
in. Just go. It's fine. Just go in, right? It's good.
You told me to suppress my urges.
He's not letting you in. Just open the door.
I just like slowly creak it open. I'm like, hello.
I poke my head over and I'm like, hello, neighbor. I'm trying really hard to be friendly, but my face doesn't know how to do it.
Jax, as you poke your head in, his back is to you. He's wearing long purple robes with like a hooded cowl that's kind of flipped back. He's got wispy gray hairs coming off the back of him. He's got a number of like vials and things kind of boiling and bubbling in front of him. And make me a perception check.
Both of us, since we're both going in, or just her?
Well, she said she was poking her head in. How are you both?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Never mind. You're right.
Poking your head in. Okay, yeah. I mean, you could
Fair
like
point.
Scooby-Doo it, maybe, but
Like that one head and then the next head, like
and then
in
the next one, yeah.
Yeah. Scooby-Doo.
I'm losing it.
But
It's
otherwise,
like,
it looks totally safe. You have no idea why this
Oh.
place might blow up.
Oh my god.
I'm inclined to not take him at his word, so
Sorry.
So I don't know.
do you want me to look?
Maybe you should look.
Hey, everybody, put your head in the door and make perception rolls.
Got it.
No. So, Jax, your head is in the door. What are you doing?
I
I nudge her.
take one step in and I say, hello, I'd like to speak with you.
Stop right there. Stop. He gets up and he turns around and he goes, look, I don't know who you are. I don't know why you're here. But then he starts pointing at all of these bottles that are strung up in like 4 different layers. They're like about this big each and red. I will blow us to hell if you take another step forward. And he like, this flame starts flickering off of his finger. Who are you? Why are you interrupting me? And where are my guards?
Look, I won't move a step. I just want to talk. Is that okay?
What do you want, cat?
I just want to let you know that there's a problem. I'm sure you're aware that people are being zombified by something that your people are responsible for, and I want to know how to help them. I want to know how to save them.
They're fine. You don't need to help them. Leave or explode.
And I'd like to cast Charm to charm him.
Right. All right, so that's a willpower save, right?
Oh, nice.
A will save, I should say. Where are my notes for this guy?
Can't help it. I really like him.
Well, he's not horrible, I guess.
He's hilarious. I love this guy.
Let me know what kind of save he needs to make.
It says Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Will save. What game is this? Wisdom saving throw. Okay. That's the wrong thing. Go here. Here. Boop. It feels like the magic doesn't quite take hold on him.
Oh, shit.
As you reach out. I cast magic as well, obviously. What say you were trying to do? Trick my mind? It won't work. These are my experiments. The town is fine. Leave or boom. Last chance. He starts stretching his arm out towards one.
Doing great, Jax. Just don't die.
Trust me, I will survive just fine. He looks like he's about to reach.
I'd like to try and intimidate him now because you're really starting to piss me off.
Excellent. What do you do?
I don't know if that works.
Oh my god.
Well, you would make an intimidation check. How do you intimidate him?
You know what? I'm just trying to save these people. And and I don't understand why you won't work with me. That's what I'm trying to do. Why are you trying to make us explode? I don't understand.
You're really starting to chafe my apple, sir.
Yeah. Not your best intimidation check of all time.
No.
Okay.
You're a cute cat.
This is getting ridiculous. I don't want to have to blow up my own lab. I think you know that. But I will. Last chance. Cat, walk away, or I make it go boom.
Maybe we should regroup really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to go back to Vim.
4, 3, 2. Do you walk out of the door?
Yeah. Walk out. Yes.
Fine. I walk out.
Okay, yeah. Good.
Close door.
Bye. Close it behind you.
Don't close it.
Hello.
Don't close
Bye.
it.
I leave it open.
Bloody
I leave
fools.
the door open.
He walks up and closes it.
Wait, I can't react to that. He's all the way across the thing.
Dick.
I mean, what would you do as he walks up to the door and closes it?
Oh.
He's right at the door, right there, and he does not know I'm there, right? because she left. He walks over to the door casually to close it.
Make a
I
stealth
want to
check.
reach in and grab him.
Make a stealth check. Make a stealth check. Because it'll depend on how he does it. Yeah, make me a stealth check. Because you did not say, I'm hiding. You said, I was walking in to not be like me and do my thing. And be the opposite of him. So I had assumed you were not stealthing. And that is below his passive perception. So he does see you. Walk away. As he walks up to it and sees you, before he gets to the door, he'll just like stare at you.
He just stops and stares at me?
Yeah, he stops it out of arm's length reach of you because he's not yeah. Walk away.
I'm not going to do that.
Silly half-elf. He casts Prestidigitation and closes the door.
Oh my god, okay. Oh shit. I can't be me, guys. Can I be me yet? Can I be me?
Do what you gotta do, Vim.
In that room. If he blows it up, there's no cure.
That's what I'm saying. We should probably just regroup and find a plan.
We're not gonna do anything else here.
Y'all just got talked down by one dude. I just want to put that out there.
No, I'm trying to contain myself.
Do we all know what's happening? Have they relayed this to us, or are we able to hear it from Irving?
He was not quiet. You can hear
Okay.
it. Yeah. The guards are starting to look a little unsure of, like, maybe we backed the wrong horse.
Mm-hmm.
They're not wrong. I mean,
all I know how to do is shoot arrows and stab with daggers. So, like, what I want to do is kick the door in and just start shooting arrows at him. That's what I want to do.
I don't understand why he's threatening to blow up the. What's his deal?
I kind of want to reduce him. I have enlarge reduce, and that could like kind of kick him in the balls a little bit.
I just want to punch him in the face.
You should.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I want to do.
Face with mage hand.
Oh my gosh, I'm here for that. I'm here for it, Jax.
Mage hand punch him.
You could totally go invisible and then open the door, but like not do anything and just fuck with him for an hour.
Just throw all
And
his
he goes and
bottles on the
closes it, and we just open it and just keep closing and opening the door for an hour.
Just randomly take him down and take his vials and put him outside so he can't get to him and can't blow anybody up.
It's like prestidigitation and just like keep opening and closing the door.
Yeah.
Because I'm angry.
Can we just fuck with the NPC?
Can I? Oh, okay. So
You can totally fuck with
Okay.
NPCs.
Why
That's what
not?
they're for.
He may blow us all up, but why not fuck with him first?
I missed my chance because I'm silly. Okay. I knock on the door again.
Oh god.
There's no answer.
I open the door.
It does
We're
not
so
open.
annoying.
Oh shit, he locked us out.
I have a fix for that. Y'all want me to?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm a damn. I have the thieves' tools. I picked the lock.
It
It's probably
appears
magically locked, is it? Yeah.
it does appear to be magically locked.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn it.
If you guys would like
that, Kim?
I could cast a spell on it. A door, box, chest, or a set of manacles, a padlock, or another object that contains mundane or magical means that prevents access.
You have knock.
I have knock.
Nice.
Knock.
Do it. Kazara.
Handle that.
I'm the one who knocks.
I don't know if I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to do
You
that.
don't have to click anything. You go up to it, spend your spell slot, and boop. It slowly creaks open just a little bit. And you hear this exasperated sigh.
But like we stand back from the door though, so like we're not just there, but the door's open.
He stands up. He turns
I say,
around.
You're not gonna blow us up.
Back me?
I'd like to insight check him.
Okay.
No.
I mean, the way he reacted was kind of resigned, so
He
If
ain't
he wanted to do
lying.
it, he could have done it. He's
No,
not
no.
lying.
He's not lying. He doesn't want to, but you think he will.
I mean, I know he will. But can you do it if he's tiny?
Oh,
I'm gonna assume magic
there's
works.
only
no
one
matter
way
how
to
big you are.
find out.
It's up to you guys. I kind of want to leave it up to the group.
Is the door still open?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just gonna stand in the doorway. Not come in, just stand at the doorway.
Are we just gonna
With my, but
Wait,
like stand just in it so the door
Kazara.
doesn't close on me.
Are we just gonna annoy the supervillain until he dies?
Kazara, what is it
Most
you wanted to
aggressive
do?
attack ever.
Azaric is his name?
Yes.
Azaric. I didn't want to have to do this, but I cast Reduce on him.
All right. Is there a save for that?
There is a Constitution.
Oh, that's pretty good to use on a caster, actually.
Constitution saving throw.
What is the?
If the creature's unwilling, and I assume he is.
He's completely unwilling. He does not want to be
Good
reduced.
sense. I will be small.
You don't want to be little man.
How small will it make
What
you?
is your spell DC?
It is.
Does he become like the size of a mouse when you do this or something?
He goes one size smaller, so he becomes essentially the size of a gnome.
Okay.
It does. Oh goodness! Either I didn't write it down, or I'm not seeing
Your
it.
spell save should probably be 14 now.
8
because
plus your proficiency bonus plus your casting modifier. You have a proficiency bonus of 2. What is your what stat do you cast spells with? And write this down. It's on your spell page, by the way. You cast with charisma, right?
Yes.
What is your charisma bonus?
Let me click back to core. Charisma is 4.
Okay.
2 plus 8.
You just barely. He goes foot, and then he goes. Ha! He's now gnome-sized. And he goes fine, and roll initiative.
We got him.
He's
Wait.
now just a small creature.
Wait, so we're rolling initiative.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to cast a spell at one of those red bottles, and so I'm giving you the initiative chance to not, to somehow possibly stop him.
We'd probably all in our turns run in there to engage him or something, but I will shout.
The one roll he rolls shitty on.
Ha
I will shout while combat's beginning. Don't run into the exploding building. And that's all I'll do. Boppo. Yeah.
So
Jeez.
I don't
now-
want to.
Yeah,
go
you guys
first.
fucking knocked it out of the park. Sven, you're first. There's a
Shouted-
ton of flame on his finger as he's pointing at one of the bottles.
Well, naturally, the only thing to do is to do the cool thing. So I'll dive into the doorway, say, "Don't run into the house," and I'll try and shoot his. Oh, I'm going to shoot. Okay, 3 seconds, guys. Should I shoot one of the bottles, or should I shoot him?
I would shoot him.
Yeah, you should shoot
I
him.
will shoot him.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and shoot him in the hand with my bow. Do whatever you want with that. That's just what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna try and stop him from casting a spell and shoot him. Bow!
With
Oh
a
my
crit.
god!
Okay.
Wow.
What is this? Well, I'll leave you to figure that out.
It's a crit. Roll your damage.
Oh my god.
Did you say we're just trying to knock him out?
Didn't we
I was trying to
stop him to
I was
bind
kinda-
him and
I was
stuff?
gonna try and shoot his hand, to be honest, or try and stop his spell. I didn't think I'd even come close to success, so
Well, you hit him definitely. Make for 11 points of damage. Okay. You hit him solidly in the arm, actually, like right
That's
here-ish.
and I should roll another D8 because it didn't.
It did. 1d8 plus 4 and 1d8. Yeah, roll 2d8. You're good.
It did roll 2D8.
Yeah, you just rolled a 1 on your first attack.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, on your first damage die. Okay.
No, I don't see the other. Oh no, I see.
You gotta
it.
hover over it. Yeah.
I'm stupid.
You're
Okay.
good. Still love you. Bryn.
Okay. Can I run up here and then shoot him with my arrow?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
I should have. I should have used a power.
Okay, here we go.
I want to use a power on when I hit.
Oh, Kazar, you'd have to be up here somewhere as well. Because you have to see him to cast a large reduce. Yeah. Hit. Which means Byer's probably up here. Selita's slinking back that way. For 10 more. Okay. Another arrow sinks into him. Ghost.
Okay, how far can ghosts go? Let's see.
30, but not through the wall so much.
Well, yeah, so I mean, like, 10 this way. So can he just, like, run up there and then try and, like, bite his arm?
Is his movement speed 40?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he can get right up in there and bite him.
Alright. Here we go, Ghost. Let's do this.
Let's do this, Ghost.
Bite his arm off.
Hits. You guys are fucking him up.
Bite his fucking arm off!
Oh, he's got, like, his arm up like this. He brings his other arm up, and it has a lick of flame on it as well.
God damn it.
Jax.
I want to.
I'm actually going to put you here.
Oh, and he's knocked prone.
Here. Oh, he needs to make a strength check
He's
before
prone?
that, right?
Okay, yeah, strength safe.
What is the DC?
Let me check.
It says 11 on the thing.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Do I use mine?
No, you would use his. Oh, yeah, DC 11 not prone. It's literally in the chat, and I cannot read. Even with a -2 to his strength, he made it. So he's able to, and the ghost can't actually pounce him down. Jax.
Okay.
I want to run up next to him because I'm, and just like stab him in the other hand with my claw.
Get it, girl. You can also try and grapple him.
Grapple?
Yes.
Or oh wait.
You would make a dex for you. Because you're a tabaxi, I would say you could make a dex-based attack, which we'll just call it this so it misses, so it kind of slips out of the way. But you can try and grab him and tackle him down, essentially.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah.
Okay.
So
He
I
slips
think
out.
Or,
Yeah, well, you're going to get the same attack bonus either way, so we can just call it this one.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's the same thing either way, because it's your dex plus proficiency. So it's, yeah. Wait, is that right? What do you got? 2 dex, 2 proficiency. Yeah, that would be the same roll. Cool. Buyer.
Oh wait.
Oh, go ahead.
I'd like to cast one of my. I'd like to cast Bardic Inspiration on Kazara,
Done.
and I'm like, Kazara, lullaby and goodnight. Cast sleep on this guy. Lullaby and goodnight. Cast sleep on this guy.
Thanks, Jax. I feel super inspired.
I like it. Super. Take your inspiration die, which is a D6 right now. But you feel super inspired. Cool. Vim.
Did Bayer go?
No, Bayer did not go. Accidentally skipped over him here. He is going to step up here in this chain of death and cast
Something that grapples him.
silence.
Or that.
Silence. What's that do?
Essentially in a circular area centered on this guy, there is no sound.
Which means if he's a vocal component to his spell, he can't do it.
That is correct, sir.
Just works. And that just works. It's silent there now.
Yes.
Sweet.
I think so. Let me look it up to make sure. I don't want to lie to you guys, but I think so.
I like that. Like I
Yeah,
prefer
I mean
that.
that's. I don't. There's not really a save because it's for the duration.
We're
of the
okay
sound,
with his
created
spell not
20
working.
Any creature, object entirely inside the sphere. Yeah, that's it. It's just within a 20-foot radius of him.
20-foot radius. Okay,
So
that's
up to
okay.
here.
So now it's silent also for Jax. So if she has any verbal
Yes.
spells, they are
Yeah.
not going to work either.
20-foot based on that location.
Luckily, I don't have to deal with that. Is it Vim's turn now?
It is
my
now
turn?
his turn.
All right. It's just silent in there. That's it. Okay. I want to run up to his side right here, and I assume with sneak attack advantage, stab.
Stabbity stab stab.
Step.
With advantage, and it is sneak attack, right?
Yeah, you're flanking. It's sneak attack.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
And 12. And then follow that up with my offhand dagger. Is it still with advantage or?
Yeah, it's still with advantage.
Okay. Oh.
Rude.
Are we trying to kill this guy?
No, I'm not. Definitely not trying to kill this guy.
Oh, okay.
I just want to do as much as I can to get in close to either make him surrender or,
Die with dignity.
well,
Or
he,
just
needs to cure these people. So I'd like to stop just short of killing him if it's possible.
He looks very bloodied, but he is not down. Kazara.
I am going to cast sleep on him.
All right.
Nice.
And let me click.
Oh.
Ooh.
Do you want to guess how many hit points he had left?
I have no idea.
Do you want to
18.
guess?
20.
19. As he
19.
Oh my god.
falls to sleep at your feet. Oh wait. Did I fuck you? No sound can be
I mean-
created with
I don't know. Did you?
let me look at sleep real quick. I'm wondering.
Roll 5d8
No, you
the
know what?
totals.
No. It's my question was, and it's D&D Esoterica. He is in a silenced sphere, right? He's in a sphere of silence. Does he need to hear you for the spell to work? It does not say he needs to hear you, so I'm gonna allow it. He goes. Poof, poof. You just need to intone the magical words and bring the arcane power down on his butt for him to fall asleep, which he does.
Good.
And we're out of combat. And you now have a sleeping alchemist at your feet.
I like run and go. I like high five Kazara.
We 80s freeze into midair, like,
Yeah.
Wow, he's
How long does that silence spell last? Because it's not going away, right?
It is a concentration spell.
Oh, so you can just, whoever
Up to 10
cast
minutes.
it can choose not to do it anymore. Once combat's over.
Should we?
Send word to one of the alchemists or the alchemists to come over here.
the guards.
Yeah, send one of the guards over to get the alchemists and bring them over.
Yes, what? Yes?
Here's the workshop.
Oh.
Here's your antidote.
Find it.
This tiny sleeping dwarf is your.
No.
Oh yeah, he's a tiny sleeping gnome.
This Will guy?
Oh, gnome, that's right.
Yeah. Well, he's gnome size. He's still a human, but
insight on him. Do they have any ill intentions with the lab?
no, he seems completely legit. He starts looking around for stuff, and
I
but
have
you see him
great
moving.
intuition.
One last chance. I'm leaving it to be your call,
Me?
Kim.
Oh.
You just let me know,
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
okay? But yeah, so he seems to be tiptoeing around, like looking up at those bottles as if everything bad might happen. And he starts looking through papers and things.
I want to like go up and I'd like to see what he's up to.
Yeah, I want to. I definitely. We should keep an eye
He's
on
looking
these
for
people.
papers. He's like rifling through papers and notes, and I need to find the. Well,
I say, what are you looking for?
yeah,
and I will
can-
help you. We will help you find it.
What do you know about? Do you know anything about alchemy? Can you read?
Can I read?
do.
I just stare into his soul. What are you looking for? And I'll help you.
Do you understand the alchemical formula? Because if not, you're not going to be any help. It sounds like you're a cat person.
I can help. I
Okay.
know stuff.
Okay.
About the alchemy. What does it need? What
Make
can
an
I
alchemy
help
check.
Maybe.
Yes, come here. Start looking through these papers, and here's what I'm looking for. And he starts telling you a bunch of random alchemical, like, you're looking for something that includes, like, newt, and then demon blood, which is off-putting, I know, but it's used sometimes. Don't judge too harshly. And then, and he keeps going through a whole list of things.
Is that an Arcana check or?
And you're done. You're done.
Wait.
You're done. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, cool.
Oh.
We respect the people who play in this game, and are not going to have that kind of shit if someone asks you to stop. If you want to do that, and then someone asks you to stop, and you stop, you can stay here and hang out all day long. But we're not going to have people harassing our players in this game. Done. And back to game.
So they're looking for papers that this guy was working on.
I'm sorry, you're going to make an Arcana check.
I was like, I don't know.
Sorry. I was a little thrown off. And you're like, oh yeah, I totally know.
I just rifled through papers and just messed them up a little bit.
I know stuff.
Just draw all over them.
You actually find one of the first. It takes you guys about 10 minutes to go through all the papers, but you're actually better at this in some ways than he is. And are like, no, not that one. Slap this one. And between the two of you, you're actually able to. You come to realize first, this is not the only place that is producing that toxin that is making people go bad. That there are a couple other places, like even if you were to, but they're pretty far away. But it seems like whoever had ordered these things to happen, and it's someone named Osril, is what it says in the notes, has been ordering this, and it's been a duplicated copy of an order that went to a couple of different places. And so you know that the thing that is like causing people to mutate is being made in multiple different places. But the poison that's being used on the bandits, the poison that's being used on the cults, and then whatever is causing the people here to go catatonic are only made here, and were experiments by this Tardknocker.
It's the greatest insult I've ever heard.
So are the components for the cure here?
And I tell
Yes.
everyone, I relay that information to the party.
Yeah, you feel like you could create, with the help of this cult guy, you could create the antidote for both of these.
Enough for everybody in the village?
It would take some time, but yeah.
Science cat!
Save the
She
village!
blinded me with science!
I would like to make that cure. I want to save the village.
Make
All
that
right.
cure. Make
Your
Really
element.
bad cure. I need you to make 2 checks for me in a row. The first is a nature check with advantage, and the second one is an arcana check with advantage.
Oh,
Can
wait.
she inspire herself?
I let people inspire themselves, yeah.
I inspire myself.
All right, Jax. If anyone deserves to be inspired right now while they save the village, it's you.
Can I do that? Does that work outside of combat?
Yeah, absolutely. You can inspire anyone at any time as long as you have a bonus action available. You technically have a bonus action available every 6 seconds. And as long as you have uses of bardic inspiration. You've used one. I think you have a charisma of 18, right?
I have 17.
17. So you've got 3 uses between a short rest, which means after inspiring yourself at some point, you will have 1 left because you inspired Kazara.
Okay. I will, Sure, I'll go ahead and inspire myself. And I just want to like inwardly meditate and be like, you got this.
You got this, science cat.
You got
And
the
I'm
science
gonna
cat.
make the antidote to save everyone. And just like inwardly inspire myself.
The best
Do it
use
up.
of inspiration, I think.
Absolutely.
Who better?
Yeah.
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Science cat. Science cat.
Whoa. Hey, baby. Would you like to use
Yes.
your...
My inspiration?
Yes.
Yes.
All you got to do is roll a d6. / roll space 1d6.
Oh.
All you needed was a 15 on both. So you're good
Okay.
to go.
Okay.
It takes you about 2.5 hours to fully synthesize enough of a batch of each in order to essentially create like the mother sauce that allows you to continuously add more ingredients so that you can dole it out to people.
Just tell me that's the official name.
The mother sauce.
The mother sauce. You got any more of that mother sauce?
Hey, baby. How do you like your mother sauce?
Want some of this mother sauce? Oh,
Oh,
God.
my God.
Sorry. Sorry, everybody.
All right. So with that, you can start doling it out to people.
Okay. And I do that.
All right.
I would like to start passing out all the stuff.
We need to take this over to, what's his name? The lizard guy. I can't remember his name because I'm an ass.
He
need to
was
take it
so
over to,
important for a little bit there.
Lungen.
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 I wanted to say Larkin, but I knew that was wrong.
And to everyone else.
And then, I mean, I could help. We just spread some people out, pass them out to the people in the inn, and whoever we saw walking by, and
Yeah,
We're like-
I'll dole out the.
we're like the Red Cross of the Sword Coast.
All right. Over the course of about 2 hours, you're able to cook up another 2 hours. So it's actually getting on towards stuff at this point. You're able to cook up enough juice to essentially give it to everyone. The only problem really is that dwarf who looks like they were keeping bar, who does not, as you know, it doesn't, the antidote you have doesn't take because she has been infected with whatever was given to the animals.
Oh yeah, there's a different. So can I would like to. Is there no thing in the shop that I can look for, or the place that we're at? Or
Damn,
the-
I can keep banning you no matter how many different fucking accounts you use. I can just
Oh,
keep
man.
doing it.
So
I'm not even care.
I thought we had a recipe, I guess, for both cures.
Yeah. I would like to. see
So
if
you've
there's
got
any-
one for the dudes who were poisoned in the alchemy shop, and then the alchemists who were poisoned, and one for the people who were the people who were like kind of catatonic, but the transformational one, the one that like turned people into like or turned the
Like
horses into
tentacle
like
people.
mutants. You do not have a cure for that.
Shit.
And that's
Is
what
there
Lungen
not,
had?
and there's nothing I found in the alchemist's lab. Like,
Not for a cure.
So we cannot cure Lungen.
Nope.
Oh,
No, for a cure for Lungen, yes, you can. Not
Yeah,
for
that's-
the
yeah,
person.
okay, just-
He seemed to be suffering from the same thing that most of the people here are suffering from.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just can't cure all the animals.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, we are in
Mostly
a
I'm just-
pickle, gang.
Yeah.
yeah.
This guy's still asleep, though, right?
Yeah, how long is he going to be asleep for?
Oh, we should at least tie him up.
Oh, so at
We
some
don't need
point
him anymore,
during this
so-
cooking piece, he woke up and he's. I imagine you tied him and gagged him, but
Right, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Duh.
Retroactively, yes, we totally did.
okay. That's what I had assumed.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we'll
Um,
just assume that was
that
the
is what
case,
I
and he's bound and gagged in the corner.
He can't possibly not know anything about this other affliction, this rot, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, maybe we should ask.
He's got to be responsible for that.
Somehow, I don't think he's going to be very helpful.
Probably.
And yes,
not.
I think we should have this conversation in front of him without him being able to respond.
I would like
sure.
to. I'd like to approach him and ask him if he knows anything about the what's happened to the transformed animals, and if there's anything you can do. Is there anything you can do?
While we've been doing this, can I have been looking at the jars and investigating the jars to see what the hell's in them?
Yeah, you can. So we'll start with Jax.
Sorry, yeah, I just thought of that.
But then we'll do your investigation piece. Are you taking his mouthpiece off?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. Let me go! Let me go! This is ridiculous!
He might
And
be
he's,
able
like,
to
struggling.
cast with it.
Look, we've been able to cure the people that are afflicted with one of the diseases, but there's still diseased animals out there. Do you
Yes.
know about this?
Yes, I made it.
You made it, then you must know how to fix it.
No.
Why not?
Insight
Well-
check.
You okay?
I
He doesn't seem to be lying. Hang on. He doesn't seem to be lying. No, I don't.
Oh.
I don't know how to fix it.
Why did you even do it in the first place?
I got paid a good deal of money for that
By who?
Yeah.
by the Kopchik tribe.
Oh, money.
Why did they
Diamonds.
want?
Wait, the Kopchiks are the good
Why
ones,
did
right?
they want you to do it?
No, I'm sorry, the Akopkad.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
I dumb?
Like, oh no, a
Wait.
twist!
That was a twist. Okay. Whew.
I'm like shovel on this bitch.
It was you all along.
Yeah, what if
They gave me the reagents, and I made them what they needed.
What were
they
the
have the reagents?
So they know how to cure it?
I don't think it works like that.
This is irreversible.
Judo Killer, thanks for the sub, brother. I imagine it probably is, being that the intent is to feed enough to a number of sacrifices, and then feed those sacrifices to their two-headed dragon king. Or lizard
guy.
king, whatever, right? So no, I don't think it's reversible. I mean, given enough time and study, possibly, but it uses demon blood, and that makes things pretty permanent.
Wait, you know of their two-headed demon king?
Yes, they're very proud of him.
Yeah, and you know it's here.
Well, he's their king. Did you think they were
So-
kidding when they said they was two-headed? Two-headed?
Oh, well, I knew they were trying to summon their god, but I
Well,
didn't
yes,
know
but
it.
that's not their god. That's their king. He's a mutant or something.
Oh, so this king, does the king have a name?
Yes, Kestak.
Oh, Kestak is well and good. Oh, I guess I did know about that. Okay, he's just... Dang it. Okay.
He's being very forthright and helpful right now, and I don't trust him.
I mean, he just got a little bit humiliated and like
Yeah.
knocked the fuck out by a
mean-
group of
Yeah.
non-magical people, essentially. And he's pretty much just like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. It sounds like, but
I go up to Kazara and I whisper in her ear and I'm like, hey, should we maybe use detect thoughts on him?
hey, little mama. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure I have a spell slot still for that. I
don't
do,
know.
but I honestly, I don't think he's lying. I don't think there's something he's not telling us, but that could just be me. What do y'all think? Should we? Because I'm happy to do it. I feel like maybe I'm the only one who thinks that it would be a waste.
Well, did we haven't incited him, right?
I did.
Yeah,
And I don't feel like he's lying necessarily. I don't feel like he's. I didn't get a good enough read on him. I don't think.
I don't.
No, you're pretty sure. I mean, he's
lying.
kind of hard to read, but
Right.
you don't think he's lying.
I mean, he hasn't also said anything wildly untruthful yet. It's just been, yeah, you can't traverse this, and yeah, they're feeding these things to the Kestak.
It's just a font of information, and that puts me off. That's all.
All right, let's parlay with this fool.
So you don't like people who are too honest, and you don't like people who aren't honest enough. Is there any pleasing you did?
I assume everyone is dishonest. So when people give out a lot of information, I tend to take it with a grain of salt. But that's just me. That's just in my experience.
All right.
But we have no reason not to believe him. Like it's
yeah. Guess I'll kneel down in front of him and. What did you say your name was again?
You didn't remember it the first time?
No, I wasn't paying attention. I'm old.
Zarek.
I'm Asterisk.
Asterisk.
Ass. Yes. I'm gonna call you Ass.
All right.
You can call me whatever you want, little elf boy.
All right, Ass.
Little gnome boy, that's fine.
Oh, at this point, that's worn off. And he's in
I'm still gonna call
incredible
him
pain.
Little
Yeah.
He's in incredible pain.
Good.
All right, Asterisk. So you are a simple man of science, contracted to fulfill a duty for a paying customer, which just happened to involve the chemical enslavement of an entire village. No big deal, right?
No, that was me.
Yeah, that was all you. Oh, this was your idea.
Yeah, these are my experiments. I was contracted to work here and treat these people as I saw fit, and I was doing so.
I want to look into his eyes and like Puss in Boots face him. And just be like, you must feel bad about what you did. I just want to know how I can help these people. Is there anything you can do to save these animals? You don't know what this means to me.
No, I don't think there's any way to save the animals. I think they're probably pretty dead. Hopefully none of the people drink any of it, although I've heard a couple of rumors of people eating some. I don't have any idea how that would have happened, though.
The people eating them.
Yeah, that lady in the inn.
Here and there.
So can we at least stop that?
No.
What are we
what
doing
to tell you?
here?
No.
So what good is this guy? What good is this guy for us?
It smells like you're already cooking the other antidote, which, good for you. You have some talent at this, young cat person. But I wasn't given instructions for an antidote, and I didn't really care to research one. I was given money to create a product, and I made it. I fulfilled my contract. Lawful evil is the best. Go on.
You know what this means, though, is maybe he could be bribed into doing something else if he's moved by money. If money talks.
Oh, well.
Is there somewhere we could, can I I'd like to pull everyone aside and be like, hey guys, is there any way we could give him, a little monetary incentive to help find a cure for this?
I don't think we need,
for this guy.
well, we don't need to pay him. We kind of have him in our control.
He's not gonna do it.
Yeah, how is he gonna actually do it? Unless I can convince him.
We could. I think at this point he's so morally corrupt. It would be better off conscripting the rest of his company that worked
I am not morally corrupt. I follow the rules. The rules clearly state that I can do this, so I have.
What rules? What rules say this?
The contract I signed. It said I may
don't
treat the
recognize
people here any way I need in order to ensure their future health and well-being, and these people will live for quite a long time, longer than their natural lives, thanks to me.
What?
He's making a scientific argument. It's not it doesn't pertain to reality.
He's not going to. he's not going to listen to emotional or reasonable
What if
arguments. It's not.
did you find his contract while rifling through his office? Because I'll burn that shit.
Anyway, I think the only thing we can do with him is to set
Stab him in the
front
throat.
of- Well, yes, but I think it would be it'd bring more justice to the community upon saving the people to have them see this man put on trial before them and then probably killed in front of them. Just to
I
give them
pull
the
out my
relief.
dagger and I'm like, I can do it right now.
Yeah, but
Look.
then we would we don't care if he dies or lives. The people he hurt may care to see that their suffering has actually come to an end. That's the only reason I'd say to delay it.
Why don't I make you a trade? Instead of, talking in front of me about killing me, why don't we
I'm talking to Pan.
Yeah,
Why
I'm
don't
not
we make
talking
a
to you, ass.
trade?
What's your trade?
I believe I cannot create a cure. I don't think there is a cure. But what I can do, perhaps. Yes, I think I can pull this off. What I can do is create something. It's an unguent, one might say, that you could place upon your blades or arrow tips that would, should you encounter one who has ingested this and transformed into something more powerful, harm them more sufficiently than your current weaponry.
That's a start.
Giving you an
That's a
advantage.
bribe.
You
And
trust
That's a
him?
bribe.
And in doing so, I get to leave.
Yep, there it is again.
I don't
It's a
know.
good deal.
This is
How do
absolutely.
we know? How
I
do
help
we
you
know
kill.
you're going to
Trust you.
trust him
Er,
at all?
I believe people can change, but I don't know.
Even if we did trust him, how do any of us have the knowledge to understand what he would be doing to our weapons? I don't know what he would
No,
be
no,
doing.
it's you just dip it in it. It's not. Wouldn't do anything, you old batty fool. You just
See, I'm
you just bloop, and it's like a poison. Except
I
it
see.
works on people who have eaten this stuff,
What
or
happens
eaten
after you
people
leave?
who have eaten this stuff. If you happen to be a lizard king,
He continues to do this in other places to
I go
other
back
people.
to Kalamshan and I get a new contract because clearly this one's not working out.
Just keeps on doing this over and over and over again.
Yeah, I don't think I like this trade. I like the offer, but I don't like his end.
He needs to
Well,
be
I'm not
in
going to just
prison.
do it for you for funsies.
How about you do it? We don't kill you.
We don't kill you. How's that for funsies?
I have no way
Yeah.
of proving. So what? I make you a thing, and then you put me on trial in front of these dirty, uneducated commoners? That doesn't sound like much of a deal, because I'll die in the end anyways. That's not you not killing me. That's you passing
That
off
is-
your own moral responsibility to other people to kill me. How is that okay?
I'm willing to kill you now without any of this.
Well-
So I mean, you might want to try to, get along with them
and you
better.
think I'm evil?
I don't
No,
care.
no, this is just about jurisprudence. Just ensuring that there's a world of justice that exists.
My actions were just and were well justified under my contract.
Well, according to your contract, but not according to a value for human life. That's the problem. You see, that's what you're not understanding.
But that is not law. You've just undercut your own argument.
I certainly
is not
did because I'm in
jurisprudence.
control. I'm not claiming to be morally superior, I suppose, but
I understand that he sees this as a means to an end. As these people need to be sacrificed. I mean, he was happy to do it, but
It's just gonna keep doing it.
he's just gonna keep doing it. But
Only
I
if
mean,
someone writes a bad contract.
because he sees no moral qualms with what he's done.
No.
That's the problem, is that it's not, I mean, I would say he's evil, but in his mind he's not. He's unrepentant for the suffering he's caused to these people. We've seen the suffering. We've seen these people.
They are
We've
not
seen what's
suffering.
happened.
They're living the best lives. Really, what else were they doing with their
That's
time?
not true. Which one of us was it that listened to their minds and heard the screams?
I'm going to try and summon a logical argument. All right.
Like,
Would
he's
you
empirically wrong,
would you
and I
ingest?
want to be able to prove it to him.
Would you undergo the state of which you've caused these people?
If it's so great, drink your own. Yep, take your own medicine, buddy.
I didn't agree
There
to
you
do
go.
it. These people did.
Okay,
How did you get them to agree to that? By telling them they would make them live forever?
Yes. Well, longer. Significantly longer.
So why wouldn't you agree to it, though?
Because I like the way my brain works right now, and they apparently didn't care.
I don't like the way your brain works right now.
Something tells me they didn't know what was going to happen to them.
I was very clear about what would happen.
You told them it was going to alter them so that they couldn't have their own thoughts?
I told them that they would be able to live much longer.
He didn't tell them a lie. He did not tell them the whole truth.
Mm-hmm.
They did not know what they were signing up for. They only knew a very small portion of what they were signing up for.
Right. Did you tell them all the side effects?
Did they
That
ask
this
about
would
the side effects, or
cause?
did they hungrily take the thing that they thought would give them power? What makes them any better? They're not.
That is not what I asked you.
So I guess... Sorry, go ahead.
I think we can. I think at this point we're just kind of like, well, what do we as a party feel is moral? Are we all? I think we're all in agreement, right? None of us are persuaded by him.
No, not one bit.
And if you're not, I mean, feel free to say why. That's okay. But I don't think I agree with him.
I personally don't know if the poison he wants us to imbue our weapons with is going to be worth letting him go free, or if it would even help us all that much.
Oh, I mean, I don't trust his.
I don't doubt that it would help us. We're trying to weigh how balanced is that? Helping us defeat something we might or might not run into versus him going and doing all manner of evil things.
We haven't really exactly had a powwow where we sit around the campfire and we decide all right, guys, where's the line? Where do we draw the line? What's evil? What do we not tolerate? And now we're kind of faced
You're
with
right. We're faced with that right now. So I can tell you that one thing that's beyond my line is taking away someone's free will. And that's what he's done.
Yep.
And so I don't feel he deserves free will. But that's me. I'll go with whatever the group decides, but I'd just as soon tie him down and pour the poison down his throat and let him.
I mean, we can't let him free, but
he can't do this again.
We can't. It doesn't seem. We can't kill him.
We can't kill him.
Can we cast sleep on him and then make him drink his own poison?
Not for another duration of our awakeness.
Dang it.
So that's interesting. Andrea, Jax, you don't believe that he should die?
No, I think. I mean, it's kind of messed up, but I understand his. I mean, he's just coming. He's just doing his job, and that's. I don't know. I just wish there was a way that we could change his mind and.
The only thing I could think of doing would be trying to intimidate him into making better choices, but who's to say whether or not that would work? Also, didn't he mention that the lizard people who hired him have the reagents that made this?
Yeah.
That would involve some of us leaving, though, or all of us leaving.
So, Jax is uncomfortable with killing the individual. But are we in agreement at least that we should not allow him to do what he's done again? This is not an okay thing that he's done, right?
Correct.
Right.
We don't want to allow him the autonomy to ever do this again.
No.
And I'm a crueler man than Jax, I'll say that. But I am interested in not overstepping that, and I want to try and find a way then, how can we get both of these goals accomplished? How can we stop him from ever doing this again, but also not take his life unnecessarily?
I'm gonna let you guys talk this out. I have to hit the restroom.
Okay.
We have a moral dilemma, y'all.
Is it possible too? I'm not saying that because I know.
I
I'm
don't
just
know if
actually
it's.
asking.
I don't know if it's possible, and that's. I guess.
So, Jax, you're against poisoning him as well, correct?
It doesn't seem right. I mean, that makes us as bad as he is, right?
Are you against
I
chopping
agree.
his hands off?
Yes. Well, maybe.
I'm into chopping his hands off a little
He'd
bit.
live, but he wouldn't be able to make
You wouldn't
potion.
be able to make. Yeah. That's,
He's a very persuasive individual. We're already persuaded by him. His hands aren't the deadliest part of him.
Well, no, I agree. But like, say, if we can cut his tongue out, and that was another thought I had, but he can just write down his bullshit, give it to people. We could do all of these things.
You just cut all of his fingers off.
Or like
One
put
by
him in
one, knuckle by knuckle.
Is there a prison he
No.
could be in where he can't magically escape from?
I
don't think a village like this has
none
a
of us are gonna know
has a
that,
jail.
I don't possess that much power.
and I don't
None of us.
trust bringing him back to the Kopchik.
is it, I mean, I guess there's no way he could travel with us.
But where would we take him? Like, if we were in Waterdeep, I would know where to take him. If anywhere on the Sword Coast, I would know where to take him. But I don't know north from south here.
So
And I
this
feel like we're frontier justice right now is how I feel we've got to handle this.
This individual seems to have struck a chord with you, Jax. It seems like you really want to preserve him for some reason. Is it because he's helpless right now before us, or is there something else?
I mean, I guess there's something in his ability to take order, but he's evil, so.
He's driven by selfish motivation.
Yeah.
He will twist any deal he strikes to his own means, and his own means are evil. He'll follow the rules, but he will find every loophole he can to do the most evil he can. I believe that. Because he doesn't care. Like, you're never going to appeal to his sense of morality. He has none.
What about the other heads of the order? Can they do anything? Do they have any kind of justice that they can serve, or any repercussions for?
That's a great question, and I would love to ask one of the other alchemists that are standing in this room.
Well, yes, the heads of the order are in Kalimshan, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
Really
Yes.
far away.
Yeah, it's... Oh, 2
Can you
weeks
guys
sail
go?
north of
I don't trust it. Nope.
I guess the one thing I could say on this matter that I would actually suggest is it might be beyond our ability to understand and to lay judgment. We could always just leave his soul for the gods to decide.
What? I look at the alchemist standing there and I'm just like, what's your opinion on this? What should we do with him?
What he did was, by our order, not technically illegal, but outside the realms of best behavior, one might say.
What would happen to him in Kalimshan? What would they do?
They'd probably demote him.
Pointless. Useless people.
Yes, I mean, we seek knowledge. He just chose to do it outside accepted procedure.
Guys, I think we're firmly standing on the side
I
of
just
morality
wonder
here,
if there's
right?
Any way he can help us before we actually, help us more
I don't feel...
before he actually faces judgment. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess not.
Can we? We could try to get him to help us make a cure for the other thing, because no, there isn't
Because
one.
he can't.
There's not.
Yeah.
There's not.
I thought he said it would take some time and study, but
Oh, he's talking a lot of time and study, from what I understood. That's how I took it.
yeah, you're right. I'm sure.
A lot.
I mean, as far as benefiting the greater good, I feel like he probably just shouldn't exist anymore, and the gods should decide his fate.
I don't want to oversell myself. He's vastly more intelligent than I am. I can't fathom what he understands. He's more likely to trick me than anyone, so
Me too, yeah.
I don't know. But if the gods are out for them, perhaps they can find some salvation in that soul yet. Or if they discard it, the devils in hell can surely make use of these particular ways of doing things.
No. There's not like we can't put him in a jail. We can't send him anywhere.
Do we want to vote?
I would say we see.
I would lose this vote.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like we know where the vote would go.
Yeah,
I mean,
we know exactly what would happen.
Jax? What do you think we could do? What do you think he could help us with?
I was just wondering if there's some way he could, I don't know, be persuaded to work on the side to use his skills to help find a cure. But he says there is none, but if there's any way to study longer for a cure. I mean, I just wish his powers.
He's never going to use his powers for good. It's not going to happen.
Well, I mean, if this is what everybody else believes, I guess I will.
We could cripple him, make it harder for him to do magic. But it's still cruel. I know you, Jax, you don't approve of that either.
Well, we'd be giving him a life.
But he would live.
I vote cripple him. He could probably do some casting with his voice, but I feel like his hands are where he can make stuff like this.
If we're going to cripple him, I want his hands and his tongue.
I vote send his soul on to the gods to decide what to do with such a talented yet lost individual.
One vote for cripple? One vote for death?
It's true, it is death. We could light a candle, it'd be romantic.
I say off with his hands.
It's 2 votes cripple.
Unless you've got a better plan, I'm here for it.
I still love the idea of making him drink this stuff, but...
Well, I guess
just
crippling is a compromise.
It's okay. Has he seen what this has done to people? Or does he not care? I don't think anything could move him.
Doesn't care. That's what I'm saying. Like, we listened to that guy's mind, and we could, I mean...
Just, I don't know. Just end his life. I don't know.
The afterlife isn't so bad, says Sven. It's not such a cruel fate to...
I just...
What does Fire have to say about this?
You know what? Part of me is actually more in favor of making him drink it. I feel like you should have to drink it. If
I think
it's
you
so
should just
great.
live quickly, and we should just move on. And I'm
Move on.
We just won't have Jax watch.
And I'm upset, and I just want to. I just storm out of the room.
Oh, I was
makes
trying
sense.
so hard because I care about Jax's feelings.
Does Bayer have an opinion on this?
We think cruelty begets cruelty.
That's how I feel.
We think death begets death and torture begets torture. We don't think there's a good answer.
I think we should have him drink it.
Well, if we have him drink it, then he'll still live.
We certainly don't think he should drink it.
Oh.
We think that is torture.
Yeah, that's a pretty unique form
Probably.
of extended torture.
But then do you think we should cut his hands off or just kill him?
Or do we just let him go?
We think some life is more important than the end of life, for certain. But yes, that's what we think.
Bayer's in favor of letting him live?
Yes.
Okay.
Should we just let him go then? And just let him continue with his evil wherever it may take him?
No, we think you could take his hands. The best grown tree is a prune tree.
Yep.
Okay. So don't kill him. Don't make him drink the poison. Just take his hands.
Just take his hands.
Just take his hands. Yep.
But we can't take his tongue too, right?
Right? Then what? What do we do with him?
We let him free.
Let him go.
Cut his hands off.
And we cut him to the wild?
Heal the nubs and send him packing. Yes.
Sorry.
You should be. No, I'm just kidding.
Not as sorry as you're gonna be.
Give you something to be sorry about.
So
Sorry.
we are gonna. So we're seriously considering we're gonna cut off his hands. We're gonna heal the stumps, and then we're going to.
Well, that way it doesn't just bleed out in the.
Yeah.
I honestly don't really care if he bleeds out.
Yeah, then we're just gonna kill him.
I'll be satisfied if he
Yeah,
loses.
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, are we? And then we're going to. But then if we don't let him bleed out, then we also have to make sure he doesn't go hungry because now he doesn't have hands.
Oh, he can eat off the ground. I don't care how he.
He can eat like
That's
a
up
dog.
to him.
I'm just
That's his
saying.
punishment.
He
His
can eat
punishment.
like a horse.
He's selective in weird ways.
Animals don't have hands and they still eat.
Come on.
No,
This
he
is
can live without
fucking
hands.
dark.
Like then we're gonna have to take him along with us because he can't fend for himself. And then
Yes, he can. Yes, he can. You talked about sending him off to the gods and let the gods determine his fate.
Well, yeah, that's what I want to have happen. But now we're talking about leaving him on the mortal plane without hands.
That's his problem, not ours.
He'll die.
He shouldn't have been so evil. And if we cut his hands off and then heal his nubs so he doesn't bleed out and die, then we didn't kill him.
If he's not smart enough to figure out how to eat without hands, then
He didn't deserve hands to begin with.
You know what?
Right.
There's humans that don't have hands and they figure out how to feed themselves. He has feet. They can chop those off.
he's a big boy. Aren't you, big guy?
Well, and then the other question is, if we just kill him, who's going to be the one to kill him?
I have no problem doing that.
I had a feeling that would be your answer.
I will do whatever the group decides needs to be done.
Well, my first point was that we let the mob of the people afflicted by him decide. People that
I'm
were
okay with that
likely
too,
to-
honestly. I'm okay with letting them handle it. They're the ones that were wronged here. That's actually pretty fair. I think we all know how that's going to go, but
Are any of them still normal except for the alchemist?
They're starting to come around. I'm assuming this conversation happens as stuff is getting brewed.
yes,
to be passed
absolutely,
out.
yeah.
It makes more sense for the timeline, I think, to have it happen then, right? So, like,
Mm,
this conversation is prior to things being passed out, right? Because you got about
yeah,
2
we're like
hours
brewing
of time.
and we're
to, like,
making and we're talking and we're just like debating and arguing. Yeah, while we're doing this.
And he's just sitting there like,
Being all evil and shit.
I'm having a really hard time. I feel like this decision shouldn't have been as complicated as it is.
I agree. So if people are starting to come around, is there anyone, I ask around, is there anyone that's kind of like a village leader? Or someone that's in charge that we can talk to?
Yeah, it's the guy who runs the place.
Oh shit, yeah, Pasha dude is there.
Yeah.
I forgot all about those guys. Let's talk to them. What do they want to do about this?
what you want?
Well, you're doing this while you're brewing it, so right now what they want to do about it is...
Right, okay, yeah. So let's go to them first with this. Is there any of it ready to go? Can we?
It won't be ready until... I mean, it's going to take that long. And his name, by the way, is Pasha Kosan, Kosan.
Pasha Kosan. I say we go to him first and involve them in the discussion, and that we just spent all this time having.
So give him the little antidote and then...
Give him the cliff notes of what we're talking about and see what. This is his place anyway, right? This is his village. Rolf. Are we good with waking him up first, basically?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yep. All right. That sounds like a plan.
So you head over to the hunting lodge?
Yeah.
They're all still just sitting there at the table.
Sweet.
Should we all move over there?
No, you don't need to. There's not going to be combat or anything.
Okay.
Theater of the mind. It's theater of the mind. And as you give it to them, they... as you give it to the folks around the table, there's this... And the Pasha wakes up and he goes, "What has happened? Where are we? What's going on? What's going on?"
Cliff notes.
Wow.
You were poisoned. We've got the guy.
It's a lot to take in. Where is he?
Over there in that building. Run down what we've talked about as a group.
Oh, we didn't leave him, right?
No, I know. We'll say that I went over there with Red Pawn. Me and Jax went over there.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely don't want to leave him. I'm the most cynical towards this guy. And I will spend as much time around him as I can.
Perfect. I brought Jax so she could be all convincing with her charisma stuff.
So this man poisoned us, poisoned our livestock, poisoned the people working for him. And now, you want me to dispense justice?
Is this your village?
It's my hunting lodge.
Hunting lodge. Okay, so you're in charge then, right?
Yes, this is my land.
What do you think should be done?
And you had discussed killing him, letting him go, and chopping off his hands. Is that correct?
Yeah. 3 options. Either he walks scot-free, he doesn't walk again, or he loses...
Well, I'll just hang him and the other alchemist.
Do what?
I'll hang him.
You'll hang him. Jax? It's his place.
And his compatriots.
And the
That-
compatriots.
That means the 2 who weren't
Yeah, but see,
on board with us at all would
that
also be.
doesn't work.
They all seem
Because
guilty to me. From the way that you've described it, they helped brew this potion, they helped distribute this potion.
they were
Just
coerced.
because they felt bad later doesn't mean they're not guilty.
I mean, it is your place, but they helped us capture him of their own free will. I personally feel like they should not be killed. They could be imprisoned. I don't care.
Perhaps
If you want my opinion,
community service.
if you might want my opinion, I don't think they deserve death. Personally, if you want my opinion, I think this guy needs to fry, sir, or hang. So,
Fry like in a pan?
Yes.
yeah.
We'll eat him.
But I don't think
He's so
I don't
hang.
think the other alchemists deserve quite so harsh a fate.
I think everyone should
Make a
be
persuasion check.
imprisoned.
Make a persuasion check. And you get advantage from Jax.
Thank God.
You're right. Justice should be nicely done. Between the 2 of you, you do convince him not to kill anyone but the alchemist. But he's like, I'm stringing the alchemist up immediately.
I'm fine
cannot
with
have
that.
this.
All right.
Hey, Jax, are you satisfied with us not being the ones that decided that?
Sorry.
I guess it's fair that it's the people, but
Okay.
it's not how I wanted it to go.
And
God.
of course, I tell the Pasha, like, obviously, we are distributing the antidote throughout the village. We're waking everybody up.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything you've done here. I am sure we would have all died if it were not for you and your people. We are in your debt. If you need anything from here, you should let me know, and we will do our best to provide. It looks like we might need to reprovision a bit. I'm not sure how long we've been out, but anything that is in my power to give is yours. And then he'll call 2 of his guards, and they take the alchemist away. Asric.
All right. Get that ass out of here.
See ya, ass Rick.
Worst, Rick.
Put him in the kennels until we create a gallows.
Cool. So what do we need from this guy, guys? Let's do a little powwow away from the Pasha
Yeah.
Eh.
and discuss what we think he can actually do for us, because I have no idea.
Hey, everybody. I thought that went really well. That was really good.
I wish we'd have thought about that an hour ago.
If only someone had said it first. No, but honestly, that was great, everyone. I am glad. Jax, how are you feeling well with the decisions?
I mean, I'm glad the people took the decision, but
Jax doesn't like people dying, ever.
Because if it matters, I want you to know we care about what you think. We don't want to go off killing people you care about.
I wouldn't say care about is the right word, but
I don't know. It was a moral compass beyond mine. You've got a bigger heart than me. I hated that guy. I wanted to see him die immediately.
I had, out of character, I had a hard time staying chaotic neutral through that.
Stab him in the mouth. Stab him in the mouth. Just stab him in the mouth. Just stab him. Stab him. Stab him. Stab.
Stop.
I think you did a good job of being chaotic neutral with friends, though. Like, that was good.
Yeah. Cool. So, what do we need? What's our next step here?
I think we got what we were here for. We investigated this town, and we really got to the bottom of it.
Got to the bottom and all around the sides of it. Yes.
Yeah, we figured this out.
What does Lungan think? Like, what is Lungan's reaction to all this?
It's like we need to go stop that ritual.
Yeah.
We have to go stop the ritual. If that ritual goes through, all my people will die.
We got to go do that. Let's get food if the town will let us have any.
Yeah, food, provisions, if they have anything else that can provide that are going to ease our progress, whether it's financial or equipment, anything like that. Just whatever you can spare, basically, Mr. Pasha, sir.
Of course. How many of you are traveling?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 with Lungan and a dog and a wolf.
And this one.
And a bird.
And a pureblood. And a Yanti.
Oh, the Yanti's still around? I thought she ran away.
No, she said that she would lead you there in, trade for her
so
life.
She did. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I saw her token move like around the building.
She was hiding.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
She
She
was
wasn't running
totally
away.
hiding.
I thought
Yeah.
she was like booking it, like we just lost her. Cool. All right, so there you go. That's how many people we have.
Okay. The cat had something stuck on their head. There we go. Okay. I don't know how much food we have right now. Much of what we have looks like it is spoiled. But I can give you this. And he walks upstairs in his hunting lodge, and he comes back down. He's got a chest in front of him, and he opens it up, and you hear the jangle of coin in there. And he measures out 6 bags, and he puts one in Vim's hand, in Jack's hand, in Byer's hand, in Sven's, in Kazaro's, and Bryn's. It's money I have plenty of, and I hope this will help you on your way. I'm going to spend quite a good deal on reprovisioning this place, but we owe our lives to you as a lodge. My people, my farmers, the people who work here, we are indebted to you for this today, and this is less than you deserve, but all I can afford at the moment.
Can I tell how much it is?
It's 300 gold apiece.
Oh!
Wow.
oh my.
That's going to be really hard to do what I'm about to do anyway. I'm gonna hand it back to him. I'm gonna say, thank you, but this is not necessary for me, at least. I am happy to see things as bright as they are.
You are generous and kind, sir. And he takes it back from you.
I would like to say, if it's possible, if we ever travel back through here, that we would be able to find lodging here and food and be able to stay here if we ever need to. Is this?
Of course. My ships, should you need them, are yours. If you need to get to the port, my lodgings are yours. We can ferry you where you need to go, and you can stay here. Just know that for the next month or so, we're going to be living off tubers and bananas and what we can hunt from the forest.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, I kind of want to give him his gold back too now.
Oh, I was just doing it because I'm a man of faith.
Well, I feel like an asshole.
No.
Because they're starving.
Vim is in the corner, just chink, chink, chink.
Well, the money won't really turn into food for them. That was his point.
Right. They
That's true.
Yeah. I have no qualms taking his money. We do deserve it.
Yeah. Use that money to establish a place of faith for yourselves here, and that's all I can ask. That's all I want.
I will do as such.
Excellent.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
Pretty good amount of money.
Oh boy, that was hard. All right, I gotta go before I start crying. 300 gold. I can buy like 4 leather suits with that.
Just an all leather suit
Oh yeah.
with no sleeves, like
Lapels.
Fred Flintstone.
No
Assless.
sleeves. No. All
right, so I say we shack up for the night here. Because you said it was getting close to...
Yeah, it's getting pretty close to dark at this point.
Yeah, I say we shack up here, rest up. Not that we necessarily need it, but you can get some spell slots back or whatever.
Yeah, I get some spell slots back over here. It's
And,
the right call.
Just
It's
let
the
us
right
missing
call.
some spells.
Yeah. And then in the morning, unless we feel like this ritual is right now and we got to go, how urgent is Lungen feeling about this?
I just know that there's going to be a ritual. If they were still making the thing here, then perhaps we have some time, but I do not know how much time.
All right, well, we will shack up for the night then and just make sure we're fully ready to go, and then head off in the morning. How do we feel?
Yeah,
That's good.
absolutely.
Sounds like a good plan.
We're driven by purpose.
Sweet.
Excellent. So the night will pass uneventfully, and actually relatively comfortably. And dawn comes. It's starting to rain.
Sweet. Pasha doesn't have any umbrellas, right? That's a joke.
Gods weep in our service to them.
We lose our temporary hit points when we sleep, right?
You do. You no longer have your 6 temporary hit points.
Sorry. I'll think of something else to talk about later.
All right, so we pack up and are we heading out?
I think
Yeah,
our
let's-
time here.
Let's do it.
Salida will lead the way, and she will also let you know that it's about a 100-mile journey, but she knows the path well. As you travel through the forest on the first day, rains continue relatively lightly, and you move through the forest with a good amount of speed, actually. She knows where she's going and what she's doing. She's a relatively able guide and moves with a lot of grace. And the deeper you get into the forest, the more at home it feels like she seems. It seems like she's able to take you around issues. She's like, you don't want to go over there. Wait, now I'm talking like London. We can't go over there. The big beasts live that way. The large lizards. So we should avoid this. And then she'll be like, over there are the cats. We should not go near them. And she'll keep, she will guide you relatively ably. About 3 days into your journey, it's getting around to about noon. You've probably actually gone about a solid 50 miles in the last 3 days. She keeps a relentless pace, but kind of weaves in such a way as to make it relatively easy, in the way that a snake might travel along the ground in the path of least resistance. She gets you quickly. She will march you guys about 12 hours a day. And so it's grueling, but it's not unbearable. But about halfway through the third day, she'll stop and she'll urge you guys to hold down. She's like, I didn't expect anyone to be here. There's lizard folk ahead.
Oh.
They're a cop gun or a cop chick?
It's been a while.
I'd like to send Rowena ahead and scout, see what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. You see. Let me pull up my notes for that. Sorry, I didn't have this at hand, and I should have. Over the hill. So you're in kind of this rolling piece of the valley, and over the way, you see Rowena, and through Rowena's eyes, you see 2 very familiar figures. One a familiar female chameleon lizard folk, and the other a very familiar male chameleon lizard folk, leading a party of about 30 folks. A couple of Komodo lizard folk, a couple like bigger, meatier lizard folk as well, and then a few chameleons, and they've got like bows drawn, and they're moving forward beyond you. But it's Sasana, and Snicked.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, your two friends from before.
Yay.
Sasana, the one who you chose not to make the leader of the lizard folk, and Snicked, your little rogue friend.
And they're leading these lizard folk towards our destination?
They're actually kind of going away from you.
Oh. Well, we should... I think we should just go speak with them. We know them. Unless we have reason...
You know these folks?
Yes. We helped them establish a democracy.
Pretty much, yeah.
Do we have any reason to distrust them at this moment? I'm not. I don't understand.
We should just go talk to them.
Yeah, we should go talk to them.
All right.
Okay. Who's approaching?
I'll walk up and approach. Yeah, me and Jax were diplomatic and pleasant enough to talk to you, at least, I think.
Yeah, we'll have a good time. You're so pleasant.
We handle things delicately.
I like it. All right, so the two of you head up. And as you do, you're not attempting to hide in any way. You're just walking up.
I don't see any reason to be stealthy about it. I would fail anyway. So, what do you think, Jax?
I would think that they're friendly. So yeah.
Okay, we don't need to be stealthy. We're just gonna walk up and be like, "Hey,
what's up?"
Couldn't help but notice you're walking around. Is everything okay?
That we're in the same place at the same time.
Sasana looks startled and turns around and goes, "Oh, hello, my friends. It is so good to see you again. What are you doing out here?"
Well, we're headed towards
a couple of them like draw bows at you, but she tells them to drop it.
Well, we're headed to check out this ritual and see if we can stop it. What are you guys doing here?
We were out patrolling for fuck, I forgot his name. 1 second. Grug. We were out patrolling for Grug, the new chieftain. He has sent up patrols to make sure our areas are very clear of lizard folk. It seems that they've all gone, though, as if they're, I don't know. They don't seem to be here in the forest anymore.
That's odd.
That is odd. I think we should beckon the rest of the group to come up and join us if they would like. Be like, hey, this is what's happening.
Oh, good. Come over.
They're on patrol on Grug's orders, but there are no more lizard people in the forest.
There are no more Kabkan.
A Kabkan,
Yes, we have not run into any. We've been out here for 2 weeks, and we have not found anyone.
Well, that must mean they're busy doing something else.
Like rituals or something.
Like sacrificing things, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you figured, do you know what's happening with them?
All we know is that they've been trying to sacrifice people in a nearby town with alchemy, which worked sort of, but I can't imagine where they would be now. So I'm guessing they're at the altar, the shrine.
Yeah.
Selena will say, "Yes, I believe they're all going to this shrine for the ritual."
Well, aside from patrolling, what else do you all have on your agenda?
Nothing. We are making sure that the area around our camps are secure, and they seem to be, because there is no one here. Except for you, which is fortuitous, I think.
I mean, I guess it would be good to have backup, but I don't know if it's also bad to have somebody, should we have somebody still patrolling? But if they're all over there at the ritual.
It's been 2 weeks and they haven't seen anything.
Why are they... Sasana, why are you guys just still camped here? Are you planning to go to the...
No, we're moving around. We go from place to place. We have a patrol route that we take. That was very hard to say. Sorry. We have a patrol route that we take. It's part of Grug's plan to keep us safe as we regain strength.
Oh, regaining strength. Are you guys not heading towards the ritual as well?
There are far too many of them, perhaps? I don't know. We are here happily following orders of our leader. As you do.
I want to insight check her.
Okay.
I don't know why, I just feel like I need to do it.
She seems pretty hard to read. A little tired, maybe, from walking so much.
Yeah. How far are we from Grug? Like, where is he camped at? Is he still back in the same place, or have you?
Grug is probably 3 days walk from here.
In the opposite direction of where we're heading, I'm assuming.
Wait, where are you going? Are you going to the temple? Are you going to the Kasnak temple? The temple of Sessanek? Because that could be
That's
very
where we're going,
dangerous.
right?
Yes, that's
That
where
is
we're going.
Yes, that's where we're going.
Okay. Why?
Oh, that was beautiful.
To stop this ritual, of course.
Just stop this from happening. Like,
Oh, do you know how to stop it?
No.
No,
sure. I mean,
we're just gonna
how hard could it be?
do our thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
hit it. Do it.
well,
I
Stop.
was gonna stab it a few times. I don't know.
Yeah.
You seem very good at stabbing, so hopefully that'll work.
I mean, I feel like we asked around, but no one was really super helpful on how to stop this ritual. So we kind of just have to take it into our own hands.
I get it hasn't been done, I think, for a few hundred years. So yeah, that's concerning to me. But
Maybe they'll just mess up.
is there anything we can do for you? Do you need some help? Do you want us?
I mean,
No.
yeah.
It seems very dangerous, and I don't know that we should go. I'd probably have to ask Grug, but
Well, that's why I'm asking if it's not too far out of our way,
it's 3 days
But
that
I mean-
way.
and we're going
That-ish way.
that way. That's what.
2 steps forward and 3 steps back. Did we already ask them about
I
stopping
mean, we
the
could send a
ritual?
runner. Yes, I mean, we... So there is a ritual that is happening.
Yes.
Are you imparting all of the information to them?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I thought we
Yeah.
talked to them about this already.
Well, you got a whole lot of new information since you last spoke to them,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, okay.
I'm
All
having
right.
a hard time remembering what they know versus what we know.
Let's relay everything we know.
So
to
yes,
them.
Oh.
now they know what we know.
So let me tell you what I know then, because
Please.
it may help. What
Yes.
they're attempting to do is impart a piece of Sessanek, one of the deities they call a world eater, into their king. Which would be bad for us because it would pretty much mean we're all going to die. If it works. So that's no good. I did not know they were so far along that they were preparing things and getting more sacrifices ready. So that's worrisome. How can we... I feel like I don't know how to help. Is there something I can do to help?
This world eater, can we intercept that? Is she this
Well,
world
I mean,
eater?
it's a god.
Oh, of course it is.
I mean,
I'm trying to
maybe.
decipher my notes from last week, and it's
you
like,
could try and stop the ritual. You'd have to
Yep,
get
that's-
actually
Yeah.
into the temple, though.
I think
Yeah.
that's kind of our goal.
Just put on lizard suits and
Oh yeah,
pretend.
lizard suits. All right,
so
so yes.
so Lita is with us. What does she know about this ritual?
I don't know all that much. I was there to learn, and I know that this is that's two characters. I know that it's nope. I'm still doing it. Know that it's a ritual of ascension, and they were going to sacrifice a lot of people to do it. But beyond that, they wouldn't tell me too much because they wanted to kill me in the end.
Okay.
So if we set free all those people, maybe they won't have enough sacrifices. They'll rustle their jimmies, and then we can catch them.
Yeah.
So if we try and sneak in and release the people that they have there,
Obviously, we'd need a lay of the land before we do such a thing, but yeah,
Send out
that could be something.
hmm.
I mean, obviously, we want these people that are captured to be set free
Yeah.
because no one deserves to be in captivity.
I don't know. I still feel like there's more information that
I feel like we're still missing information.
we're missing something. Yeah, but I don't know where we would get it from
We
because
never miss anything. We're genius. When have we ever missed a detail?
we're the sleuthiest.
I mean, we might be missing information, but we might not be able to fix that.
I mean, my first instinct would be to go in and save these people who are being sacrificed and to save the world, essentially.
Heck yeah.
Even though we could very well be in and over our heads.
Yeah.
But Sasana is not going to join us, I think, because it's too dangerous for them.
I'm going to take you there. Oh, no, I will. It depends. I mean, we can. If they're all in one place, it is our job to find out where they are and then report back. So if you think you know where a Kabkan tribe is, we would go and find it and report back to Greg what's going on. Because we have not seen anything in 2 weeks, and that's concerning to us.
Okay. Well, I assume they're at the ritual.
That's what I assume as well. I want to know how Rowena would work in this situation. Like, could we head towards
Send her out.
Rug, but send her, or is there a limit to how far?
5 miles.
5 miles and then she goes
that's
poof.
not going to work then
Mhm.
at all. Scheisse. I think it's a safe bet that they're all at the ritual.
Right.
I think it would be safe to assume that, and I think in that case, if that is true, I think the Kopchik are going to want to mass together and try to stop this, right? Like, that's kind of their whole thing, right?
We would like to, but we don't know that. We don't have anyone. I hate to put it like this, but we don't have magic users. We don't have extra sneaky people. We're relatively peaceful people, but you all may stand a better chance of actually stopping it than we would. I mean, we can talk to Greg and see how we can help, but I think he'd want to know first. And I mean, we can send a runner back as well. Like, if there is,
it's just
I want to help them, but I don't also want to put them in danger.
Right. If they're not,
I don't want to put them in danger, though.
at most, I think I would think they would be a distraction more than anything.
They're kind of easy fodder.
Which I hate to think of it that way, but it's kind of true. Like, we send them in and they get all the attention, and then we sneak in and.
So if they find out where the Akabkan are, and then they have that information, they just leave, and that's the last we see of them?
no, I would imagine Greg would want to do something, but I don't know. I'm not Greg.
Okay.
So the question is, do we continue the ritual, or do we take a 3-day detour, basically, and go talk to Grug?
I would say we go to the ritual and then send a runner back to Greg.
Yeah.
Yep, I like that.
Do that.
And then, yeah, I like that. Let's do that.
Yeah, we're direct action.
Yep.
We do it.
Yeah, we're doers.
We're not thinkers. We're doers.
We're definitely not thinkers.
Definitely not a thinker with my 10 intelligence.
Yeah, we're not, is this guy evil?
Let's find out.
This bad guy. This not bad guy.
Well, we can certainly come with you, and because I think it would be helpful, yes, for us to be there. So
I think the more the merrier. I think the more people we have to help, the more options we have on what we can do once we get there and assess the situation.
Okay.
But I would love for Grug to know what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
I'd say, yep, we'll head out.
So we will go with you then. This is great. I'm glad we are together again, my friends. And you will head out. There's about 4 more days of travel ahead of you. The lizards are great at moving through this territory as well. You are the ones who have a hard time keeping up as a party. Actually, Bayer seems kind of okay because he's in a forest, and that seems all pretty natural to him. But and your ranger's fine. It's really just Vim and Jax and Kazara and Sven mostly who are having a hard time with this. But everyone else seems to be moving quite nicely through the forest. But as on the dawn, as you wake up, you fall asleep about what what Salita tells you is about a 2-hour walk from where it's supposed to be. And as you do, As you wake up that next morning, you head out. You walk for the first few hours, and the hills start to kind of like grow a little bit. You're very deep in the jungle right now. It's incredibly primordial here. And she'll whisper to you guys to get down. There's a ridge up ahead of you that doesn't appear to have another ridge beyond it. And she'll crawl up to the edge of it, like on her belly. And those of you who join her will see below, in a low spot in the valley, there's this great step pyramid made of jet black stone, and atop the pyramid it's a stone carved representation of a lizard folk that's slowly turning of its own accord. In its eyes are these black opals that gleam with this reddish inner light, and amassed in the base of this huge building there are hundreds of lizard folk of the Akabkan tribe. Lizard folk of every species are there. There are camps dotted all about it. The majority look to be, from what you recognize at this point, as Gila lizard folk, but they're all chanting together with this rhythmic stomp, and there's this hush afterwards that falls over the crowd, and a single lizard folk comes out and begins speaking at them. Does anybody speak Draconic?
No.
Nope.
He goes into this stirring oration. He's got this huge headdress and these beads all around his chest, and he's wearing this copper kind of almost demonic looking squarely built mask. And at the end of it, he raises his arms like this. There's this huge cheer from the crowd. They bring out a small lizard folk who doesn't look much like anyone else here, and he slits its throat. And that is where we're going to end the game.
Damn.
Let's keep picturing the Temple of Doom. Zakalima!
Kalima Shakti.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's
Awesome.
going to be the end of the game for this evening.
Strong finish.
Yeah, strong finish
Yeah.
after lots of role-playing. I just want to give a lot of love to my players tonight real quick. I'm going to do a quick shout-out to everybody who's in here who is my awesome, awesome players. We've got the Nancy Druid, our filmmaker. We've got Than Rand, my fellow variety streamer. Why did that not work? Oh, because there's a 5-second wait on it. Oh, there it is. Yay,
Spam in your own
Than Rand!
chat.
Yeah. We've got Kimmages, who is the amazingest
Golf clap.
Kimmages. Golf clap, golf clap, golf clap. We've got Ben Boomerang.
Woo!
Woo!
Noah!
Who is also amazing. And then finally, we've got Katie Lynn, who doesn't
Got
stream.
the best animations.
So she can
So just
find
go
her-
check everyone else out.
Does
So
this?
just go check everyone else out. Yeah. Thank you all for watching tonight. We love you. And we're gonna end the stream here. Bye.
See ya.